Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed day for you and y'all. So I got here these 2 packs. These are like super packs. It's definitely interesting packing, that's for sure. They're kind of like in a big holder, and they got cards in here, and it's kind of yellowish, that's for sure. Definitely showing a bit of age on these. I don't know where these or how these were originally sold or anything like that, but saw some in an eBay auction. I had to get my hands on a couple because it's different kind of packaging, and sometimes packaging could be cool too. I mean, you'd hope that the cards in these might have survived a little bit better because it does look like it's a lot more solid than some of the other packs I've seen where, you might have a ding corner or two. Now, these have some possible interesting things in here. This exciting set of computer design logos. There's 60 regular cards, plus then computer design logos. Ooh, computer design. USA Basketball possible. NBA Stay in School. Orlando All-Star Weekend. NBA Inside Stuff. It's all the excitement and entertainment of NBA wrapped up in one dynamic show. All 4 logo cards in these. So those could possibly be cool. Now, as far as regular cards, if we're looking at PSA 10 value, the Team USA cards from the Olympic team are absolutely the best priced cards, or the highest priced cards. The Team USA 1, 2, and 3 are all somewhere over a couple $100 each in a PSA 10. The Clyde Drexler Team USA card, I don't know if it's numbered or not, but that's around $300. The USA Basketball Team card is around $600 to $700 recently. There was a recent sale not too long ago at $684, which, you know what, on a PSA 10, that's great. If I found one that was perfectly centered, I'd probably get it graded and then flip it back out. It's part of the game that we play, the rip it, flip it, and collect what you love. And I don't know if I would particularly keep hold of one of these. If it was the first one I found, then maybe. Now, outside of that, lots of other great players that you can find in these. The Petrovic would be the highest valued regular PSA card. Not all that highly valued, but tons of Michael Jordan cards. The Michael versus Magic card could be cool. Charles Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, of course, always a great find. Patrick Ewing, a great find. So lots of great vintage players could possibly be in these. Let's start opening these and take a look-see at what we find. I want to be very careful because these appear to have survived the test of time, and I don't want to be the one that damaged them. That's for sure. That's for Don't Call Me Shirley. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. What do we got here? All right, we got the first stack. I'll get those out first and see what we have in that. Starting off with Hersey Hawkins. Okay, this is what I guess they considered a computer-designed card at that time. I've seen those before. I never really considered computer design because it looks like it was done by like crayon or something. But yeah, looking at the font and all that, I could see that. It's your best move. Stay in school. Got Ed Pinkney. Derek McKee. Ooh, very nice. Michael versus Magic. That's a nice one. That's a very nice card. Happy to see that in there. I'll frapper that one up. Kenny Gaddison. Now, a PSA 10, that Michael versus Magic is somewhere around $70, $75. So that's possibly gradable. Got Jeff Grayer, Jim Peterson, Buck Williams. Design and color of all these cards, definitely cool. I mean, this was advanced computer design for back when. Got Joe Sundvald, BJ Armstrong. I mean, that's pretty cool jumping, flying pyramid design behind him. All right, we got another one of these Stay in School with art. Got Mark Aguirre, Mark West, Scotty Skiles, Jerome Richardson, Randy White, Rod Strickland, Ken Bannister, Barkley, he goes in a frapper. Charles Barkley's always a great find. Jeff Malone, Todd Murphy, Sean Kemp. All right, another nice card. Anthony Webb, They didn't hold back in these packs. Got Mario Illy, John Paxson, Bill Winnington, Quinton Daly, Michael Smith, Magic Johnson. All right. Nice pack. Sam Mitchell and Ken Norman. All right, so definitely some frapperable cards here. Let's get these in frappers. I mean, the Magic definitely, absolutely gets a frapper. Sean Kemp. Yep, I'll frapper him up. And I'll put him on the other side. He fits over there right now. All right, we got Barkley. And this Michael versus Magic, I'm going to frapper and I'm going to top load. Just to protect it. I mean, it looks very well centered to me. Corners are definitely sharp. Might have a 10 there. That could be exciting. I have a stack of, I don't know, maybe 1,500 or 2,000 cards that are, I'm thinking is gradable. And I got to do a grading video and send some cards off to either PSA or SGC or something similar sometime soon. It's about time to start flipping some of these out. All right, so that's going to be pack number 1 done. Yeah, and I'll do a video as far as how I go through the cards for grading. I mean, everybody's got their own way, and I tend to put them... some of the cards I have on the side, I've put like under a magnifying glass just to really, really check the edges using the computer. So I could really see, and then another tool that I have to measure them out. I mean, they have this like grid that you can pick up on Amazon or eBay for a couple bucks, but I have, it's an app on my phone that I use for centering, and I'm not sure which one's more accurate, but I'll take y'all through both of the ways. Got Buck Williams there. I don't know which one's more accurate, and I think the grading companies, until they go full AI, it's kind of fickle. And there was a video that I watched recently where they were saying, yeah, you know what, you might get a card graded a 7 by somebody and an 8 by somebody else, or an 8 and a 9, and it could fluctuate based on their opinion. And you know what, just hearing it could be on somebody's opinion, that just leaves too many holes for me, too many gaps. Got Kenny Smith, Dan Marley, Chucky Brown, Reggie Miller, Ala Abinadi, Chris Dudley, Michael Adams, Will Perdue. Again, that design and coloration is really cool. They did a really good job with just the art on these. Got Mark Bryant, and the flippage, well, they could do some better with that. Antoine Carr, John Paxson, Marcus Liberty, Todd Lichty. I mean, I like the loop-de-loops around him better than the weird, like, angled dimensionals behind him. Okay, now what do we have here? We have a GQ magazine, Dominique Wilkins. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll frapper that one up. Cool card. Got Tyrone Hills, Liddell Eccles, Sam Bowie, Terry Porter, Avery Johnson, Mike Sanders. Ooh, MJ. Nice. MJ stats card. That's pretty cool. Number 307 there. That's in the top, like, 10, if I'm not mistaken, as far as PSA 10 valued cards. So that's not a bad hit. I think that's really good. I mean, any pack that has a Jordan in it is very cool. Got Mookie Blaylock, Danny Ainge, baseball player turned basketball player. It wasn't only Bo that went multi-sport, although Danny Ainge gave up baseball to play basketball. John Morton. Danny Ainge, I think, was a better basketball player than baseball player, that's for sure. Robert Parrish, I'll frapper that one up. That's a nice card also. And that's his rookie card, if I'm not mistaken. And like always, what do we get? A checklist. We got to get a checklist. Well, it's a very short checklist. Only cards number 31 through 60 on that one. Mark Jackson. Derek Coleman. George McLeod with that circly design behind him. And okay, now he's got poles shooting out at him. Now that's pretty weird. But okay, I guess somebody had a lot of fun with the art on these, that I could say. I mean, especially for 1991, 92. Just thinking back to the way that computer design was back then. I mean, that was considered like seriously crazy high tech. I mean, to be able to do something like that behind you, ooh, big deal. So let's see, I'm going to get that Jordan and a Frapper and a top load as well. So far to me, we got 3 gradable, potentially gradable cards in these packs. So that's definitely hot stuff. And yeah, I got to put the GQ card in a Frapper. I mean, we're gentlemen's quarterly here. We're looking so dapper. Let me slide you next to Magic Johnson there. All right, now. Ooh, this looks like there's some slippage of a card about down there. That's not good. That's not great. Okay, no, it's Willie Horton. You'll see it in a minute. Not exactly the best player, so I'm not too upset that it looked like that was sliding out of there. See, Willie Horton on the back. Willie Burton, even better. There probably wasn't a Willie Horton, so that might have been a really cool card to find. Got Michael Adams, Andrew Lang, John Starks, Stay in School Jam, All-Star Weekend. That's pretty cool. Got Mike Brown, A.C. Green, Tony Campbell, Bird. All right, Bird is the word. I'll definitely frapper that one up. Ed Pinkney, Derek McKee. Another Michael versus Magic. Got 2 of those. Sweet. Kenny Gaddison, Jeff Grayer, Jim Peterson, Les Jepson. And we got ourselves another checklist. All right, this one is 181 to 212. I mean, what did they do? Put like 62 checklists in these? But then again, it was kind of a short set. Vinnie Johnson, Rod Higgins, John Konchak, Clyde Drexler, Clyde the Glide. Nice card there, although my Wall of Fame is getting very overloaded with these. These definitely are good packs, I'd say. David Wingate, John Williams, Jerome Lane, Will Purdue Chicken, Rick Smits, Jerry Reynolds. If you find a Bird, you got to find a McHale, that's for sure. Another all-time great there. John Sally, Nate McMillan. And what's this? This is the Stay in School, It's Your Best Move card. And Bill Cartwright, looking like he's 14 feet tall there. So let's get some frappers around these. Drexler gets a frapper. I'll put him next to the GQ and the Magic Johnson. This Michael versus Magic, that's another great card. Found 2 of them in these, so that's very cool. Finding 2 of these and both of them potentially gradable. I mean, centering on that one looks really sharp too, so I don't know. That could be a really good opening, real good packs. Keep that over there next to the other ones. And then Larry Bird. Now, that one is nowhere near the top 10 as far as PSA values, but any Bird's a good Bird. A loud car going by right now. I like to keep the garage door, and I film in my garage. That's my office, my little sanctuary here, where occasionally I get some quiet, but not always. But when I leave the door open, well, there's cars that go by. All right, Dominique right up on top there. All right, very nice. I'll frapper that one up. Catch the All-Stars in action. Orlando All-Star Weekend. Now, not too long from after that, a couple of years down the road, you had Shaquille O'Neal playing in Orlando. So, fun times in Orlando back then. Got Terry Mills, Craig Hodges, Mark Eaton, Byron Scott, Tyrone Corbin, Alvin Robertson, Kevin Gamble. Ooh, Purvis Ellison, and that's a nice Michael Jordan card too. Look at that one. That is sweet. Very, very, very nice there. I'll just pause and sit on that one for a second. That's the very nice one. Definitely frapperable. Got Andre Turner, Chris Morris, James Donaldson, Ricky Pierce, Alec Kessler, Randy Brewer, Rodney McRae, Jeff Hornacek, David Greenwood, Winston Bennett, single game performance, Larry Smith and Jerome Lane, Danny Ferry, Craig Hodges, Chris Jackson, Larry Nance, Sidney Moncrief, Rick Mayhorn. All right, historical basketball from like the 1400s when it came over in the space shuttle Atlantis. No, that's just an old historical basketball, and I say baseball. It's a basketball. Scotty Brooks, Maurice Cheeks, and Petrovic. All right, very nice. That one right there, like I mentioned starting off, that is the highest valued PSA 10 card that's in these. That's not one of the Team USA cards. So great find there. Got a couple in here that are really, really good cards. And yeah, the corners definitely hold up a whole lot well in these. Not that there were that many issues in those packs, in the packs that these typically would come in. The packaging tended to be pretty decent anyway, but still, you never knew how they were treated or anything like that, or what kind of aging they went through. You know, lots of things can happen to cards in a pack. Now, of course, there was the card that was like sliding out of the bottom of these. That was a little bit sketch, but thank goodness it wasn't a great one. I mean, that's a nice card to find there. Found that one before in a couple of the other Skybox packs I've opened. Make sure you take a look at some of the other basketball videos, as well as other sports, baseball, football, hockey, even golf, and some non-sports videos that I've done. Definitely lots of great cards that I pulled over the year plus that I've been ripping packs. I can't believe the year has gone by that quickly. Time just flies when you're having fun. I'm always having fun with you and y'all, that's for sure. Now, if there's anybody from this pile of cards that I have here that you would have put up on your wall of fame, make sure you comment. Let me know if there's something I missed. I mean, there might be. There could be. I got a couple great Jordan cards out of these, and the Michael versus Magic and the other Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Dominique and all of this great stuff. I mean, it could be something I missed as well. Let me know if there's something you would have put up on your wall of fame. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. I definitely did. Y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.